Hi, and welcome to my new series on YouTube. This is Let's Play Bloodborne, Episode 2. Now, we left off kind of a weird spot in Episode 1, where I was going through the armor down in the sewers, and I died. So, anyway, we're gonna try to finish up those sewers. Starting off by killing a lot of dogs in these cages here. It's kind of free blood echoes here. And then we're going to go down into the sewers and we're going to continue on. This is going to be a bit of a longer episode because not only are we going to clear out the sewers, but we are also going to fight the optional boss. Yeah, so that'll be a good time.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well,
yeah, so,
do you know of any safe places?
So this lady here wants to know if we know of a safe place, which we do. However, we haven't discovered it just yet. So once we discover this safe place, which we are going to discover pretty soon here, we are going to come back here, and we're going to talk to that lady again. Dodge roll through these barrels here, and you find a kind of like a secret side area. So what we're going to do here is we're going to head over to the right side. We'll get all the items later. Go in here, and there'll be an NPC we need to talk to. Now, there's a few things you can do here. You can fight her and get a pretty cool item, or you can sort of play out the story and see how things go from there. We're not going to fight her, I don't think.
What a mess you've here. Prepare
Both
yours,
Hunter's
there
Marks
no
are pretty much
left.
Homeward Bones, but
Still
Bloodborne.
lingering. What's wrong? What are you, a hunter?
Okay, so just to make sure that we exhausted all the dialogue, that's why we clicked on her a few times. So now we're just looking around for items. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in this room, but there is a bunch of items out here. So we're going to try to get a few of these. Some of them are attached to these like chain link things. Just gotta be careful. You can cut them. Just make sure that when you do cut them, you give yourself a little bit of room to not fall, because falling sucks. You gotta go all the way back up, and it's just a pain in the ass. So don't fall. That's pretty much all you gotta do right there. Now we'll get the items that we can get easily. Cold Blood Dew, another echo item. It's consumable. It's kind of like putting money in the bank, so to speak. So if you die, you lose all your echoes. Having a little bit of Cold Blood Dew hanging out with you is a good thing, especially if you want to buy some stuff. So yeah, feel free. All right, we have been spotted and we're getting shot at now. Not exactly that dangerous, really. Those guys down there. So we're pretty much fine. We are going to drop down somewhere. Just trying to figure out a good spot to do it, where we won't get destroyed. Yeah, there's another enemy down there. Still scoping out the area. It's probably the smartest thing you can do in this particular situation. You just want to make sure that when you do end up dropping down, it's not going to affect you negatively. Now, you are going to lose a little health dropping down that far, but we are on the stairs now. Yep, there is an enemy here, torch-wielding, sword-wielding enemy. Pretty easy to counter if you can time it just right. Of course, I didn't time it right there. So, I'm just going to do a little reset here, and just charge up a heavy, and then do a light. Boom, it's dead. Pretty easy stuff, couple of easy blood vials there. These guys are a little difficult too. They're actually all pretty easy to counter though. You just gotta time it right. Like that, just like that. Yeah, he's just about dead. All you gotta do is light attack once, and he's done. An oil urn. Those are actually pretty useful for enemies that take a lot of burning damage. Use that in conjunction with the Molotov, and it's actually a pretty lethal combination, to be completely honest. Okay, so my timing is completely off. That was a pretty good one. But, I mean, like you see, these enemies are pretty much made into a joke if you can get their timing down correctly for the parries. Alright, just scoping out the area. We got a couple of gun wheelers here. We got one on the bridge and then one on the far left over there. Or no, crossing the bridge right there. Yep. And then on the far left is one of those enemies that can be parried. So the gun enemies aren't a big deal on their own. Then you got these guys. That's pretty much how you do it right there. It's gotta be aggressive. The name of the game in Bloodborne is to be aggressive. Another cold blood. Bloodstone shard off that guy. It's a rare drop. But a welcome rare drop. And then the bullets. Bullets are good. You can actually sacrifice some of your blood to get 5 extra bullets as well. So, the crows, pretty easy stuff. Just killing the crows. Making sure that they don't surprise you. There's one of the barrels here. Now, there are items that are on the beams, or one item maybe, on one of the beams going across here, and I'm just trying to figure out where that item actually is. So it has been a little while since I have played Bloodborne, but I'm glad that I started playing it again, because honestly, Bloodborne is super fun. And I've already been through the entire game once, and done all the DLC, including every boss. I do have a video up on YouTube of that, so if you're curious, then you go ahead and check that out. And you can see the progression of my skill versus all the bosses, really. Because it's got every single boss in the game. It's like a 45-minute video. Every single boss. Including all the DLC bosses. And costs. So, yeah. There we go. The rats, these guys are really dangerous if you let them start getting the best of you. But you can take them out fast. Very, very easy. There's a Madman's Knowledge. Those are actually super cool. Too many of those is a bad thing, but you can use those as a currency. They're a separate type of currency in the game. And also they allow you to see things in the game that you don't normally see unless you have some knowledge. So, kind of an interesting little item in the game that has its uses. But like I said, having too many of them is actually a detriment, and it's not very good for you. So, always try to keep it around, I can't remember what the magic number is, but I want to say it's 20. You want to keep around 20 knowledge at all times. Well, once you get there, that's about where you want to hover. You can get up to 99. You can get a lot of knowledge, Madman's knowledge in this game, but there's not a lot of point in having it, I'll just say that. Better to just spend it. Anyway, up we go. A few crows over here. Get those guys out. Watch out when they fly at you. They can sort of stun you like that. They can stun lock you. But generally pretty easy. And they do drop pebbles, which are pretty sweet. As you can see, we just got some pebbles. Pebbles are sort of like, what do you call it? They kind of work like those items you can get in Dark Souls that you use to lure enemies to certain spots. The skulls or whatever. I forget what they're called. Blood vials. Those things almost always drop blood vials. Actually pretty sweet. Alright, so, gonna knock on the door.
Wretched outsider, trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity.
Okay. Some people just don't want to play along. That's all it is. Climbing up the ladder.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Please will look for my mum.
This is kind of a sad story.
And she went to find him.
Stuck here in
and
the
now
game.
she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
So...
Mum, it's so... Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum...
You get the music box.
It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum said...
Yeah, so he remembers. Anyway...
My mum wears it so big and... Oh, and if you please...
Yeah, we're gonna equip the music box. I don't think we're actually gonna need to use it though. It's basically an item you use for the boss fight coming up here. I gotta start doing these let's plays without playing the game first. That way I can have some actual reactions to some of this stuff, because I do know pretty much most of what's gonna happen in this game, but it's just so fun. I had to do a let's play because, you know, why not? Good time. Bloodborne is just fun to play. Period. And for the same reasons that I like Bloodborne, I like Dark Souls 3 too, because they both play very, very similar. Very, very fun games. Drop it on down. Watch out for the rats, of course. A couple of bloodstone shards there. We're going to need every shard we can get. So it's good that we're collecting these right now. There's another rat. Kill that thing. Got an item over there. There is an easy way to get over there, but it does involve a little bit of backtracking. And, so we might do it, we might not. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Backtracking, we're gonna go get that item. Another rat. Saw spear. Very nice weapon. Surveying our surroundings here. There's our blood echoes. That we lost trying to get that armor. Toss a Molotov on top of that guy. Gonna come in here and pretty much just watch out because everything here is alive. Gonna make sure these guys don't grab a hold of you because they do a lot of damage, and they can stun lock you as well. So just a good idea to try to be cautious and sort of keep your distance. Crow just tried to surprise attack me. Take care of that. Another one. Go check for some items here. Got nothing. Got a bloodstone shard as our reward for completing that. Easy peasy. Alright, don't be afraid of this big pig over here. He's got more bark than he has bite. It's actually kind of hard to die from this thing. Take those blood vials. Cold blood dew, and then we're going to get the... Oh, we already got it, I think. Anyway, don't go down that hallway. Just take that left here and go up the ladder. You go down that hallway, it's a basically a death trap. So, just be aware. Those blood vials. Heal it on up. Activate the elevator. This is going to create some shortcuts for us. Make sure to absolutely nail your counters here. Make things a lot easier for you. Nice, easy stuff.
This time's finished.
Now the cold blood dew. This whole area is one big shortcut. So there's a few doors you can open, and it basically just unlocks your way to the optional boss. and to the main boss of this area. So we've got all the shortcuts unlocked here, and this is basically the gateway to the optional boss here. So I think I actually forgot to do something here. There we go, we got a shard. And we're going to open up the gate. And that is going to basically open up all the shortcuts in this area. I'm going to make a few purchases here. And we're going back. Alright, so now it's time to head on back. Ouch. Haven't taken many deaths in this game just yet, but that's the second one. Second or third. We're gonna get these werewolves. Pretty much, I'll show you the way to cheese these guys. You probably already know this, but here's the way to cheese these werewolves. It's just a little bit dangerous because they can melt into the staircase once they're dead. But yeah, this is how you do it. They can't go through the doorway. They can attack you, and they got a pretty far reach, but if you just do this, then you'll be fine. Yeah, just like that. You melted through. And there's really no way to... It's really no way to get that item that he drops. This is a good way to farm shards, though. It's not the best way to farm shards, but it is a way to farm shards. And blood vials, if you don't have enough already. here's a great way to get them. Yeah, we're not even really gonna be messing around with those birds very much. He's got a leash on him, so he will eventually back up if we go too far in. Alright. Time to do the optional boss. It's kind of cool how he comes in. Sort of jumps down off that thing. Anyway, long story short, I died. And had to come back into this fight. Alright. So we've almost got this boss completed. And it's dead. Not too bad, not too shabby, and not too hard. So we got the Sword Hunter badge, which is pretty sweet. We got a lot of blood echoes. We retrieved our blood echoes, so now we have over 10k. Pretty awesome. So we're going to light up that lantern, just looking around a little bit more here. And yeah, so we're going to return to the Hunter's Dream. So anyway, obligatory outro. If you found this video without being a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It certainly helps out the channel and lets me know that I am doing something right for you. Let me know in the comments if you liked or didn't like the video, and I will try to reply as soon as I see it. And also, this will help me know if I need to improve these videos for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in the next video. This is Muscle YTG, signing out.